Hello, hello. Welcome to another 5-minute marketing morsel. So this morsel is actually about color. And so if you haven't noticed, my favorite color is purple. And so I thought I would come on and tell you guys some tips and tricks about building your brand and about the psychology of color. What is that? It's all about how consumers see color, how we feel after seeing a brand, and how to best harness that to make our brand pop. So as you can guess, I actually decided to base my brand on my favorite color. I say that only because I don't usually recommend that for my clients. I'm always about, what does your target market want? What do they like? Now for me, being in the creative field, being a creative person, I pick something that I love because I want people who are like me to gravitate towards me. And then we work together, we have some fun, we make some money, and then we have an amazing time. That's how I decided to build and structure my brand. What I tell other people, if they're not in a similar frame of mind, is they have to always think about their target market. Now, I pretty much do think about my target market for most people, but I figured if people weren't attracted to the color purple, I probably didn't want to work with them anyway, because I'm a little suspicious of those people. However, when you're starting, they always say, know the rules so you know which ones to break. And so when you're looking at your brand, one of the first things you want to think about is, what are you going to name yourself? And the other things you want to think about is, what are your colors? Just like when you're planning an event, just like when you're planning anything else, what are your colors? So let's look at a little bit. We only have a few minutes here to talk about it, but let's talk about some colors. So red, as you might know, is of course the color of love. All right. The color of love and passion and excitement, and your heart rate gets pumping. And that's why people actually use red for those clearance tags. Now, you get all excited, you get all hot and bothered, and you're like, what? There's a sale? Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're red. They're red for a reason, because you get all excited, hot and bothered. Your credit card gets hot. You just want to buy something. You don't even care what. You just walk in and your eyes light up and you're like, woo. So now you know what's happening with those red tags. Okay. Yellow and orange. They are actually what the eye picks up most. So, yellow light, you see it, you don't listen to it, but you see it, right? So yellow is for that purpose. It just attracts your eye. Orange is the same way. Those two colors, you just are like, oh, whoa, ooh, okay, what's going on? I need some, what's going on? And so you will find, though, if you have too much orange, that can overstimulate people. So you want to be kind of aware not to just like splash your whole house with orange and be like, woo, okay, that's a little bit too much. Another color, which is one of my favorites. I have a lot of black clothes because, of course, you can jazz it up with some color, but you have to have some kind of stability there. You don't want to walk around looking totally colorful all the time. So black is elegant. It's sophisticated. You don't want to paint your whole house black probably, unless you're a goth or something. But for those accents and making sure that it's elegant, luxurious products, you'll find in the advertising and whatnot, they use a lot of black. And so that's another thing to realize as well. When you have things that you want to signify purity, at least in this culture, white is the thing to go. But remember, and I'm going to say this now, you have to be aware that colors vary sometimes if you're in a different culture. For example, I believe it's in Japan or China. White, I believe, is a color of mourning. And so you have to be very careful, because when I was in Australia, I was like, there are no white wedding dresses. And that's when someone was like, well, it's actually a color of mourning. And I was like, oh. And so you definitely have to make sure you're culturally sensitive when you're looking at colors. Blue is a very stable, professional color. You'll find out that in financial services, they use a lot of blue. Banks, Fortune 500 companies, a lot of them use a lot of blue. Matter of fact, I get confused with all the blue icons on my phone because everyone wants to use blue. PayPal, Pandora, a lot of blues. So know the rules so you can break them. If you want to stand out in financial services and you're like, I'm doing red, I'm not doing blue, but you're wondering why your phone isn't ringing, that might be why. So color is very important. Well, that's all I have now. MS Rising Star, remember to subscribe and I will catch you next time. Bye for now.